Hello and good morning. My name is Amy White, and today I'll be discussing Chapter 19 on types of powers, and specifically on arbitrary powers. In order for a power to be established, the power of society emerges to create boundaries as a form of guidance for the people to live by. These orders of power encapsulate all possessions, productive energies, and liberties to build a society and help it function. Most citizens do not fully understand the powers in which they embrace or the consequences of accepting the power holders, but do so based on emotions, feelings of gratitude, force, or relations. The rise of differing powers is a matter of ethical study and how the powerful acquire such power and how the power is utilized. Society laws are unlike scientific laws in that there is a matter of choice. It's not a constant. The powerful just implement societal laws. Society's laws are encapsulated in what Chapter 19 describes as laws of submission that are voluntary, including moral laws that we have a choice to violate or follow and are defined as simply good. Then there is civil law that allows the individual to adhere to or transgress and is determined by its value to an orderly society, which has been established based on affecting a content society as the power holder or holders see fit. In Chapter 19, the fragility of human nature is discussed. It is defined as a supreme necessity for civil laws to be flexible in order to sustain a society, stating that our laws, in consequence, can never be an absolute, unalterable, or immutable character. Unceasing vigilance is needed to provide for particular cases, and wisdom must from time to time take in hand revising the rules. Arbitrary powers arise when inconsistency rises on the part of those in power, and that haphazard enforcement of regulations or the unregulated will is forced upon a society. The real loss in arbitrary powers is the ultimate loss of all liberty and all dignity that takes away from the ability for the individual to plan their life's course with so many uncertainties and unknown policies in the society. Furthermore, the implementation of arbitrary powers by the powerful is really a form of lottery, where there is a prize to be had for the fortunate if it works, and ruin if it fails. The word arbitrary is based on random choice or personal whim, rather than on any reason or system. When one has the power to interfere arbitrarily, they are not hindered by any outside power. Arbitrary power is considered discretionary in some instances, when power is invoked at the will or the pleasure of the power holder. Indiscriminate power of those in charge is directed by the individual leader, regime, or laws that are whimsical or irregularly enforced, whenever the power holder has seen fit to enforce them. These laws are essentially unbounded by any regulatory body. McMaster goes further to explain that the U.S. Constitution is ultimately the supreme law of the land, standing as a bastion for liberty because it is the law that exists, whether or not the government exists, essentially saying that the Constitution doesn't uphold the government, but rather upholds the regulations by which the government is founded and is allowed to function and society to exist. It's based on the Constitution, not its leadership. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any comments, please leave them below, and I hope you all have a restful break between terms and a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thanks so much.